You want to see your failure in 4K? No, on the wall. 45. 45 on the wall. By the numbers. Come on, man. Now I got installs for the other job you're probably going to do. Sioux City. You coughing already? All right, drivers, this is the B main. Drivers on the tone, less than 5. Oh, hold on. I got to turn practice off. Good job. Come on, get over to practice. All right, drivers on the tone, less than 5. And they're off. Oh, Leach up from 4th to 3rd. Gets in front of Seiler. Rocky bouncing off the walls. Oh, Leach rolls it. Drives onto the straightaway. Keep going, man. Keep going. We'll allow that one. It was epic. But that puts Chris back down to 4th. Seiler up into 3rd, chasing down Shane. Anything happens to Mobley, they'll get the bump spot. Bump Mobley, yes. Bump Mobley. You want to grab that other center spot? Yeah, please. Mr. Flip Flop. Here, kick a flip flop out in front of Mobley. Oh,
4 minutes left.
Oh no, did it die, Chris? Oh no, we lost Chris. Mobley, 13-3 out at the front, 6.5 seconds ahead of Rocky. Rocky getting chased by Seiler. Rocky just a couple tenths faster than Seiler. But Rocky, trouble coming through the Snowbird chicane. Chris, the long walk. Jeff trying to check out on this one. Jeff 8.8 out. Oh,
3
Rocky
minutes
just turns
left.
a 14-1. Seiler losing a half a second on that. Now 1.8 back. Oh, Seiler upside down in front of the driver's stand. Got the leader coming up on him. He gets well out of the way, not intentionally. So Jeff out 10 seconds. Anything can happen because we're still only halfway. That whole car could fall apart. I sold it to him. Oh, if you rebuilt it, it could still fall apart. Oh, somebody hit that car. I got $1. Chris is putting a foot out onto the straightaway. Yeah. Yeah, that's that car.
2 minutes left.
Yep. Oh, get him, Shane. Oh, Seiler's off the front of the driver's stand. Drove it to the marshal. I'm docking you a lap anyway. Oh, Chris going to try to come back out and be the outcome. Come on, Chris. I got $1 on Jeff. Okay, Seiler. Got $1 on Jeff. Jeff going to take out Jeff?
1 minute left.
See, Mobley's a lap up on the field. It's automatic, so he wants
45
to
seconds left.
keep. Oh, Seiler just gets clean out of the way again. Took the air off. Docking you another lap, Mobley. That puts Shane in the lead, or no, Rocky in the lead. Yeah, Shane's in the lead.
30 seconds left.
Oh, that's because I do like ya. I'm giving you a challenge.
$15 seconds left.
Run it to the line.
Chris Leach done. Jeff Mobley done. Rocky Luna done.
Mobley gets the bump somehow. It's only
Jeff
a lap
Seiler
up on
done.
Rocky, so
All
good run,
drivers
Rocky.
are finished. The race is completed.
Seiler, a lap back to Rocky. Chris off the track for some undetermined amount of time. No bumps today.
Nathan Flores.
All right, A-main time. Myron is not TQ. He's way middle of the pack.
One minute to the start of the race. Wesley Wilson.
All right, drivers from last race, back out to Marshall,
45
please.
seconds to the start of the race.
Even if you didn't
Jackie
race.
Woodard.
Just because you're a nice guy, Shane.
"30 seconds to the start
Here
of the
comes
race.
Mobley.
Myron Kinnard.
Seiler's working his way out. Chris is out here to Marshall.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Jeff Mobley.
We got our marshals. We got our drivers. Line them up on the grid. Straightaways closed. Straightaways closed. Oh, straightaways closed. Nathan on the point in the green, followed by Wes in the red and black. He's second. Green is first. So Wes's team car is third. Then Myron in fourth. Off the podium. Yeah, put the last one backwards. All right, drivers. Oh, yeah. Hold on. We're getting Shane out of the way because Mobley can't see even if Shane wasn't in the way. All right, drivers. Nice, clean first lap or I'll restart. I might just... It is my old car. Drivers on the tone, less than 5. Go, Mobley! I warned you. That's awesome. Run, Mobley. Up at the front, the battle. Jackie putting pressure on Wes. The fun's at the back. It's like a mullet. All business up front, all fun in the back. Oh, Nathan out to a second lead now. Already starting to stretch it on Wes. Wes got pressure from Jackie. 3/10 at the line last. Let's see what it is here. Jackie now 5 back as Wes starts stretching out just a tick. Jackie tightens it up through the infield,
7 minutes left.
I think Wes got a little bit more horsepower on the straightaway. Jackie a little bit faster in the infield. No, Jackie pulls in on a 12-7 for Jackie. Nathan with a 12-7 on lap 3, setting fast lap for the group as he checks out in the green. Green must be his new color because it's fast. Jackie, all kinds of pressure on Wes now. Oh, but pressure breeds pressure onto Jackie as he taps, loses some ground to Wes. At the back, it's Myron closing in on the back bumper of Mobley. I think he owes him one. 2? Okay, 2. Mobley just might want to pull over. Doesn't want to spend $80 in the hobby shop. Oh, he tries to let Myron go. and Myron just blasts through the corner. Oh, up at the front, though, it is Wes starting to put some closing speed in on Nathan. Down the straightaway, 12-9, 12-9 for the top
left.
2. Mobley taps, lets Myron by. See if Myron can close back in on Jackie, but it might be too late at this point. Jackie pulling 12-7s. Myron only 12-9 for fast lap. But up at the front, it is Nathan now out. It's only 7/10 on Wes as Wes starts putting it up on 2 wheels around the lollipop. Trying to chase down Nathan. He said it was pushing and loose at the same time. So Nathan trying to stretch it out now. 1 second gap. Wes going to get another battle here back with Jackie as Jackie pulls in 6/10 on that. Wes taps at the lollipop up on 2 wheels. Jackie, a little bit of scrape coming around the carousel,
5
but
minutes
doesn't do him
left.
too bad. Oh, Wes scraping onto the straightaway. The gap now down to 6/10 through that battle for second and third as the leader has checked out. He is 1.8 seconds ahead now. Oh, Jackie taps, losing some ground here. The gap was 6/10, now 1.2. So Myron now trying to close in on Jackie. 5.6 back, now 5.3. Gaining, he is running tight as he can to try to close in on Jackie. There are millimeters between the wall and Myron, and the wall doesn't like that. He's too close. Up at the front, Wes closes in a little bit. Now 1.6 is the gap. Jackie 1.5 back. A little tap there in the center. Let's see what it goes here. 13-4 for Nathan. Slowing him down now. The gap down to 1
4
second as
minutes
Wes
left.
goes 12-8, resetting his fast lap on lap 18 as we are halfway through, drivers. Oh, Jackie taking taps here. Losing some ground. Myron taking a tap. I don't think Mobley's got anything for Myron now, as Myron is 2/10 faster a lap than Mobley. But the leader coming up on Mobley to put him a lap down. So now Wes, another 12-8 fast lap on lap 20. Car finally coming in, coming off the boost. Yeah, when the car's doing your fast lap on lap 20 in a VTA race, Mobley gets out of the way of Nathan. And Wes as Wes closes in 6/10. Oh, Nathan, a little tap at pit lane. Wes right there putting
3
pressure
minutes
on.
left.
3/10 at the line. Closer now, just inches separation in the corners. Wes and Nathan, green light, red light. Oh, tap from Nathan. Chokes coming into the snowbird chicane. Wes around and already putting distance on Nathan. Can Nathan come back from that? We shall see as Nathan works his way onto the straightaway with a tap. Wes through the sweeper, getting into a groove now. The car coming in. Not as tippy as it was early, where he had to back off. As he puts it down the straightaway with Nathan now 4/10 back. Nathan closes in at the lollipop. Wes with a little bit of slowdown there through the chicane in front of the driver's stand. Oh, Nathan taps. Nathan goes inside as Wes taps. They love that snowbird's corner. Nathan now getting pressure from Wes back
2
again
minutes left.
as they're trading front and back, working their way onto the straightaway. Jackie loving this battle up the front as he is closing in on it. As Nathan and Wes go back and forth for the lead into the snowbird chicane, both their nemesis. Oh, Jackie, trouble, ends up tapping the pipe. Myron upside down in front of the driver's stand. Oh, another tap for Nathan, loses some ground as Wes right there all over his rear bumper into the infield. Wes tightens it up again as he lets Nathan, but Wes takes a bite of the carousel. Nathan through the snowbird chicane onto the straightaway, trying to hold on to this lead. Goes wide. Oh, he rolls it. Little too hard coming into the infield. Wes taps in front of the driver's stand. Nathan back at it.
1 minute
Down
left.
the straightaway. Oh, Nathan gets a little wide, goes crazy onto the straightaway with a tap. Wes pulls out about 5 feet. Little tap for Nathan before the crosstown. Wes through the chicane in front of the driver's stand, working their way down the straightaway.
45 seconds left.
Jackie about 3.2 back, Myron 5 back, Jeff 6 back to Myron. But up at the front, the battle, Wesley and Nathan. Wesley goes wide through the snowbird
30
chicane,
seconds
trying
left.
to keep it still up on speed as he's trying to stretch it out now. 8/10 is the gap. Nathan trying to come back. But Wes went 12.9 on a 12.8 fast lap on lap 35.
15 seconds left.
Obviously more in that car if you can keep it down on the wheels for the first 2 minutes. With 5 to go, they're going to get one more lap. I think Jackie's going to get caught at the line. No, he gets it
Jeff
too.
Mobley
Keep
done.
going, keep going. But no,
Myron
yeah, you're
Kennard
done.
done.
Caught at the line, Mobley.
Wesley Wilson done. Nathan Flores done.
Wes is going to take it home
Jackie
by
Woodard
1.1 over
All
Nathan.
drivers
Nathan
are
up 3 on Jackie.
finished.
Jackie up 5 on
The race
Myron.
is completed.
And Mobley 2 laps down. '12 scale on the track.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Andy Escher. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Wesley Wilson. H. Main at the 2012 Worlds.
All right, I got my marshals. I got all of these guys ready to go. 8 minutes on the clock. Everybody's lined up. What? Myron? We need 5 marshals. Actually, I'd rather have one of these. Myron, are you running F1? Okay, so I could really use. Never mind. You're running F1. You're not, right? I'm thinking about needing marshals for the next round. If I let him go and have Myron instead. All right, here we go. You're gonna do next round for me instead. Okay. All right, let's see. Where's the start button? Here we go. On the horn, less than 5. And they're off. Wow, that's how you start a race. Andy 10-8, Robert 10-7, Wesley 11-2. Looking good. Oh, 1069 for Andy, 1083 for Robert, 1126 for Wes. $10.7 for Andy, $10.7 for Robert, $11.3 for Wes. One gone, 7 to go. $10.79 for Andy, $10.74 for Robert, $11.21 for Wes. Robert and Wes, fast laps, lap 5. Andy 10.8, Robert 10.9, gap 7/10. 11.6 for Wes, 3.5 back of the other two. 10.89 for Andy, 10.91 for Robert. 2/100 separation. 11.20 fast lap for Wes, lap 7. 10.93, 10.73. Robert trails by half a second. Ooh, he's reeling them in. It's going to be closer now. 10.74, 10.63. 4/10 separation. 10.50 for Andy, 10.81 for Robert, 7.7 second separation, 11.0 for Wes. Oh, that's going. Andy paid the price.
6 minutes left.
Now a quarter of a second separation. It was an 11.2 to a 10.7. Gave up half a second on that lap. One tap. 11-0 Andy, 11-1 Robert, 0.33 separation, and 11-1 for Wes. $10.80 for Andy, $10.74 for Robert, 0.27 separation, and 11.09 for Wes. Ooh. Robert fast lap, 10.62 to Andy's 10.74, 0.15 separation. $10.83 for Robert, $10.76 for Andy, separation 0.22. Ooh, 2 taps. Hung on to it. Good job. $10.92 for Andy, $10.98 for Robert. 0.28 separation.
5 minutes left.
3 gone, 5 to go. Both these guys on 45 lappers. That's better than in TQ time. $10.85 for Andy, $10.85 for Robert. Separation 5/1000ths in that particular lap. 4/10 overall. Robert 10.88. Andy 11.04. Andy taps. Robert slides by. 11.3 for Wes. He comes back with 11.4. So Robert across the stripe this time with a 10.8 to Andy's 11.6. Ouch, ouch. Andy trails by 0.6 now. Not even halfway through. Plenty of time. 11.2 for Robert. 10.9 for Andy. Now 0.4 separation.
Four minutes left.
10.88 Robert. 10.84 Andy. 0.35 separation. Man, this is good. 10.86 for Robert. 10.91 for Andy. 0.4 separation. $10.81 for Robert. 11.32 for Andy. Oh, full second separation now. This is the biggest the gap's been all race. 11.1 for Robert. 11.5 for Andy. 1.3 second separation. $10.99 for Robert. Week and a half for Andy.
3 minutes left.
$10.98 again for Robert. 11.36 for Andy. Separation 3.5 seconds. $10.93 Robert. $10.83 for Andy. 3.3 seconds, 2.5 to go. Robert on a 44.8 flat, Andy on a 44.805. Robert's time still better than TQ. $10.92 for Robert. $10.91 for Andy. 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
$10.98 for Robert. 12.12 for Andy. 4.5 second separation. $11.01 for Robert. 10.86 for Andy. 4.4 separation. 10.93 for Robert. 10.97 for Andy. 10.83 for Robert.
1 minute
10.91
left.
for Andy. 4.5 second separation with a minute to go. 10:92 for Robert. 11:02 for Andy.
45 seconds left.
11:02 for Robert. 11:02 for Andy. 10:95 for
30
Robert.
seconds left.
You're averaging 10:90. 11:05 for Andy, averaging 11:03. 10:94.
15
10:89.
seconds left.
11:04. 11:72.
H. Main at the 2012 Worlds done. Andy Escher
A
done.
hell of a race to
All
start.
drivers are finished.
44.801 is better
The
than
race is
TQ
completed.
time. Andy, 44.806.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Chris Estrada. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Nathan Flores. Jackie Woodard. Myron Kinnard.
All right, I got all four checked. Let's get them lined up on the grid, please. On the point, Jackie Woodard. Jeff, will you line them for me? Jackie on number 1. Batman on 2. Nathan on 3. Chris on 4. All right, nobody move. Nobody move. Exactly. All right, here we go. 6 on the clock, 4 on the grid. We're off and running in less than 5. Nathan Durla's Myron on that corner. All right.
5 minutes left.
Jackie's your leader. Across the stripe he goes with a 12-1. Nathan right on his heels, 12-3, 1 second back. Batman 2 seconds behind him with a 12-7. Chris 3.5 back of Batman. Fastest lap out there belongs to Jackie, 12-1. Nathan 12-3, Myron 12-6, Chris 13-2. A lot of talking on the stand up there. He's picking on you? 2 gone, 4 to go. Yes, he does. And a coloring book. And a kitten.
4 minutes left.
Jackie on a 29.07 pace. That's close to his TQ time. Oh, he just fell off to a 29.09 with a 13.1 lap. Let's Nathan pull within 1.4 seconds. Chris did a 13.0 on lap 11. That's his hot lap. Jackie out in front by 3 seconds.
3
Batman
minutes
less than 2
left.
seconds behind Nathan. Chris down a couple laps to Myron. All right, 2.5 to go. Jackie in a 29.07 pace, 4 seconds ahead of Nathan. Nathan still benefiting from the harsh treatment of Myron about 10 laps ago. 1.8 seconds ahead of him. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Running order Jackie, Nathan,
2 minutes
Batman,
left.
Chris. Right now, Jackie running only about a second off of the TQ pace. Nathan falls further back, 4.5 seconds back of Jackie. Myron, 1.5 back of Nathan. Closing it up a little bit. Nathan with a 12.8 to 12.9 for Batman. Quite a gap on fast times. 12.1 for Jackie, 12.3 for Nathan, 12.6 for Batman, 13.0 for Chris. Jackie averaging 12.6, Nathan 12.9, Batman 13 flat, Chris 14.4. $110 to go. One minute to go. Jackie leads by
1 minute
5.2.
left.
Nathan 2 seconds ahead of Myron. Myron several laps ahead of Chris. Man,
45
can't
seconds
even wait till
left.
it's over to start hollering at each other. Man, this sounds like a damn oval race.
30 seconds left.
I'm going to have to turn up the radio to drown these guys out.
$15 seconds left.
10 seconds, thank heavens. I haven't heard this much whining since Hillary lost.
Nathan Flores done.
Thank heavens.
Myron Kinnard done.
Jackie Woodard.
Jackie Woodard done.
29,608.
Chris
Good
Estrada
job. Nathan,
done.
2801.
All
Myron,
drivers are
2803. And Chris,
The race is
2610.
completed.
I need all 4 of those drivers back out to Marshall and a spur gear on Mobley. That's a spur gear, Mobley. Oh, no, that's Tim.
Harry
Oh,
Miyake.
no. Mike.
Courtney Miyake.
Let's see. Think you can get it fixed there, Mike? Yeah, we got you.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah, we're going to wait on Mike. Everybody makes the main.
Jeff Mobley. Tim Moore.
Because we got to wait on West anyway.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
You good, Mike? All right. And you almost beat West out. All right. Give Mike and Wes a couple laps here. Mike and Wes a couple laps.
Wesley Wilson. Mike Sutterfield.
All right, this is a 6-car A main. All right, line them up. Wes Wilson, your TQ over Tim Moore. Tim Moore did not TQ today. Wes on 1. The green and white on 2. The green, all green on 3. The white and blue on 4. Pink on 5. And red on 6. Red 6. Isn't that a Star Wars? Aye. Sorry, Tim. Wow. Oh, Mobley's jumping. Restart. All right, drivers. On the tone, less than 5. Nice and easy, 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 easy. Oh! And, yeah, go. They might not make it to the. All right. Wow. Poor Mike gets shuffled. Tim looking for redemption, and Harry gives it to himself. So Tim up into third from being last, working his way on Mobley. It'll be a few seconds before your third, Mobley. Just wait for it. No, he's already
5
ticked off.
minutes
He got took out by Harry at the first corner, and I kept the race going. So he's sending it. He's sending somebody. Pretty much anybody in front of him. Wes out to the lead. Oh! Hey, watch the straight. Go high, go high, go high, go high. Watch the straight. Go high. Body tuck, body tuck. So Mobley falls to the back of the pack, and all is right in the world. Mike taps. Courtney taps Mike. Battling there. Harry in second somehow. I think it's because Tim ended up on the infield after he took out Mobley. I'm pretty sure you go watch the video, Tim. You pretty much went out on him.
4 minutes left.
I'll fight for Mobley on that one. Watch the video. Oh, I hit record, yes. Mobley was nice enough to remind me. So it is Wes, Harry about 8 seconds back. Oh, trouble for Mike. Courtney gets around. So Courtney up to fourth, Mike down to fifth. Wes with a 11.5 fast lap. Oh, Courtney taps again. Mike taps. No one wants that fourth spot. Tim. Doonin, 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 doonin. Doonin, 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 doonin. Oh, Harry taps Tim around. Let's see if he can hold on to it. He goes
3
wide
minutes
going into the
left.
infield. Harry right there on his back bumper. Harry taps coming through the crosstown. Tim gets a little bit of breathing room. He goes through the snowbird chicane. Harry tightens it up. The battle, second and third through the sweeper into the infield. Tim goes out wide again. Mike taps behind Courtney. Gap was 7/10, now 9/10. Loses 2 on that. Oh, Harry closes up at the snowbird chicane, but taps coming out. Giving Tim a breather again. Harry trying everything he can. Courtney about 5 seconds back. Mobley 2.7 behind Mike. Tap for Harry in the sweeper. Losing ground to Tim. Tim. See what it is at the line. Tim across. Harry across. 1.2 seconds at the line. West going to come up and try to lap third. I wouldn't do it, Harry or
2
West,
minutes
though.
left.
It is Harry. I mean, he took Tim out on the first corner. I mean, he dove straight for the outside wall. There was no making that turn. But it is West in the lead, followed by Tim. Harry, 1.5 back. Courtney still 5 seconds back. Mike now 1.6 back. Mobley, 3.3 behind Mike. Let's see. West, the only one in the 11s with an 11.5. Looks like Tim with a 12 flat. Harry 12.1. Courtney 12.2. And Jeff and Mike with 12.4s. Mobley lets Tim by. Let's see the battles here. Harry still about 1.6 back. Tim gets a 12.1. Harry 12.4. Mike 12.9 to Courtney's
1 minute
12.4. So
left.
Mike losing ground. Courtney taps in front of the driver's stand. The gap there was 1.8. Mike now 1.4 back. Courtney taps
45
again at the
seconds
carousel.
left.
That's the closest battle right now. Courtney and Mike working their way down the straightaway through the sweeper. The gap's still 1.4. Harry 1.7 behind Tim. Tim clean
30
track in
seconds
front of him.
left.
Harry's got Mobley. Oh, and he just... Oh. Mobley pulls off.
15 seconds left.
Broke before he started. Oh, yeah? Only turn one way. Ah. 2-1. Courtney's going to get another lap. You hit the line, you're done.
Mike Sutterfield done. Tim Moore done.
Wes Wilson going to take the
done.
win by
Wesley
6
Wilson
seconds
done.
over Tim Moore.
Courtney Miyake done.
Harry going to bring it home in
All
third.
drivers are finished.
Up 5 seconds on
race is
Courtney,
completed.
behind 4 on Tim. Mike bringing home in fifth, 2.5 back to Courtney. Jeff off the track. Euro truck on the track. One more to go, ladies and gentlemen. One more to go. I need all those drivers back out to Marshall, please.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Aye. Sparkle Sutterbear. Your TQ.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Stewart.
Followed by Chris and Stewart. Got that cab forward look.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Sparkle Sutterbear. Chris Estrada.
All right, line them up. 3 across. Motocross start. Motocross start. Perfect, perfect. Drivers on the tone. and Stewart's on the inside, so bring the pain. Drivers on the tone, less than 5. And Stewart's off. Oh, he had the lead and falls to the back. Chris taps, lets Mike back up into the lead. Stewart on the side. Chris bouncing off walls. See, it didn't matter there, Mike. Your superior driving style puts you to the front. Yep. All right, Mike out to the lead, followed by Chris and Stewart. Oh, Chris having all kinds of trouble with this truck today, or this heat.
Four minutes left.
Mike out to 1 second lead as Chris finally getting the groove on here. Resets fast lap for Chris, 16.5. Mike only has a 16.7. Stewart with an 18 flat. So Mike in the orange, Chris in the
3 minutes
blue and
left.
white down the straightaway chasing him. Chris takes off another 10th on that lap. Goes wide at the lollipop, taps before the crosstown. Taps before the chicane. Going to lose all kinds of ground to Mike. Mike resets his fast lap with a 16.7, but Chris still holds on with that 16.5 fast lap. But he's driving hard, trying to chase down Mike. The gap 1.9. As Chris had lost 1.3 seconds on that hard lap there. He comes back with a 17.5. But Mike goes 16.6 to reset his fast lap. Stewart with an 18 flat trying to bust into the 7. Watch it come on straight. Go low. Yeah, I got nothing. Almost need a new hair.
2 minutes left.
Yeah. I was going to say go high, but then you went really low. Oh, wow. No love. You're walking, Stewart. Yeah. So Chris now 3.9 behind Mike. As they have put a lap on Stewart. Stewart goes 17.7. Some of Chris's speed must have rubbed off on him. Fixed whatever was wrong with the truck. Goes faster after you wreck it, right? 16.4 for Chris chasing down Mike. But a minute to go. I don't think he's got enough time to get that 3.4 second gap. It's going to take Mike rolling over on its side, which could happen in this Euro truck.
Left.
But Mike, 16.4 for Mike, resets fast lap. But Chris, it's a 16.47, but Chris had a 16.44. So they're swapping fast laps again. I got fast lap, but you didn't win the race.
15 seconds left.
10 seconds. One more lap.
Stewart done. Sparkle Sutter Bear
Mike
done.
wins by 1.1 seconds
done.
after slowing down on
All
the last lap to make it look
finished.
good.
The
Chris
race is completed.
in second, Stewart third. Y'all have a good rest of the weekend. Nash Racer on YouTube. Nash Racer on YouTube. Don't forget it. Like and subscribe.
Stewart.